Hello, welcome to our channel. What if your phone could predict what you're about to do? 5 seconds before you actually do it. Not in a creepy way, but in a way that feels almost magical. Imagine walking toward your car and before you even unlock your phone, Maps quietly prepares your route. Or you open the camera, and the phone already knows whether you're shooting food, people, nightlights, or pets, and optimizes the shot before your finger taps the shutter. That's the kind of future Apple is promising with the iPhone 17, not just faster, not just prettier, but smarter in a way that feels almost alive. Before we dive deep, subscribe for more future tech breakdowns. It helps keep unbiased tech content like this alive. And comment below, what's one thing you wish your smartphone could do automatically? Without asking you? All right, let's get into it. The iPhone 17 isn't trying to shock you with flashy gimmicks. No folding screens, no exaggeration-heavy marketing stunts. Instead, Apple has gone all in on intelligence. Almost like this phone is quietly studying your rhythm and actually adapting to you. The star of the show is Apple's improved on-device AI system, not cloud-based, but stored privately inside the A19 chip. And instead of just using AI inside individual apps, this time the entire phone's behavior is AI-driven. That's why early testers are saying this is the first iPhone that feels like it's thinking ahead of you. Notifications dynamically reshaping depending on context. Battery life adjusting aggressively when it needs. To not just on power-saving mode, and the UI subtly changing depending on where you are and what time it is. It's no longer a static phone waiting for you to command it. It's a phone that anticipates. But let's talk design, because yes, Apple has finally pushed the boundary again. The iPhone 17 Pro models are rumored to bring the first true zero bezel, no distraction display, no visible notch or punch hole. Everything, Face ID sensors, camera, is fully hidden beneath the screen. And let me tell you, it changes how you feel while using it. Watching videos, gaming, browsing. It feels like holding a floating sheet of living glass. No black holes, no cutouts, pure uninterrupted immersion. And the design isn't just visual. Apple has tightened the titanium edges even more. Lighter, smoother, and more jewelry-like in hand. The back glass reportedly reduces fingerprints by dynamically diffusing reflection based on lighting. It's subtle, mature, premium in a quiet, confident way. Not aggressive like some Android flagships that scream attention. Apple knows luxury is more about feeling, not loudness. But it's the display intelligence that impressed me most. It's not just 120 Hz smooth, that's been around. It's vision-aware refresh rate adaptation, meaning when you're reading calmly, it might drop refresh rate to barely 1 Hz to save battery. But the moment your eyes dart quickly across content, now, performance. Let's talk A19. Apple's new chip isn't just about speed anymore. It's about predictive computing. It calculates what task you're about to do and pre-allocates power before you even tap anything, which means zero lag, zero thermal spikes, no sudden speed drops. The phone stays consistently smooth, even under pressure, rather than going fast then hot like many Android flagships do. And yes, real-world battery life feels smarter this year. Not necessarily much larger, but much better optimized. At 5%, it doesn't panic. It adapts. It kills animations, processes AI tasks, and extends survival time without shouting low power mode in your face. It's like the phone knows your urgency level. Now let's get into the part most people care about, the camera. And let me tell you, this is where the iPhone 17 quietly becomes a different kind of machine. The goal this year isn't just sharper pictures, it's context understanding. Instead of relying on the typical scene modes, the iPhone 17 detects what you're shooting and optimizes in a more human way. Food looks delicious, not oversaturated. Night shots look cinematic, not artificially brightened to daylight. The phone predicts motion in milliseconds and captures the perfect frame even before your finger hits the shutter. If you've ever missed a moment by 0.1 seconds, this phone is built to solve that. It's using predictive frames, not reactive. And then there's live cinematic depth. No more fake background blur that stutters or struggles with hair detail. The iPhone 17 does real-time spatial layering, meaning the portrait effect adjusts live as the subject moves, like a professional camera with a human focus puller behind it. This is huge for vloggers and content creators. No delay, no rendering wait, just instant depth perfection. This is where the iPhone 17 stops feeling like a normal phone and starts acting more like a thinking companion. Apple is pushing what's being called dynamic app intelligence, meaning instead of you constantly opening apps manually, the phone begins to surface what you need before you even tap anything. And yes, this is real. Let's start with what we know about Apple's pricing strategy. Based on industry reports and Apple's historical behavior, the starting price point will likely stay familiar, meaning the iPhone 17 Pro should start at $999 and the Pro Max at $1,199. But here's the twist. Apple is reportedly widening the feature gap even more between the standard and Pro models. If you want the zero bezel display, under-display Face ID, predictive AI intelligence, real-time spatial video, and new titanium refinement, those will be exclusive to the Pro and Pro Max. Apple is also expected to push people toward higher storage tiers by making local AI features noticeably smoother on 512 GB and above, while 128 GB users may start to feel subtle. Future lag, not throttling, but definitely a gentle nudge toward upgrading.